I say, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe three or four glasses of beer.
The Irish Pub Company, and we're going to put the website right below us here, the Irish Pub Company, you're able to do this all over the world. I mean, I know that you've done upward of over 1,000 that you've had your hand involved in, and that's what's so great about this theme, because I don't know any Lithuanian bars or Greek pubs
to be a bit precious about architecture, there are two different descriptions. A theme is something somebody throws at it. Now you do theme a piece of history, but you have to do it with authenticity, and therefore that's what's different in an Irish pub. But I've done them from right now. I'm working in Russia, I'm in Switzerland, I'm in the Middle East.
Amazing.
Just opened a pub in Australia last weekend. We've got 3 pubs going on in design terms for America at the moment, and 1 in Mexico. So there's nothing like an Irish pub, and there's nothing like the business opportunity, because a good Irish pub is probably the best cash flow investment that anybody in food and beverage can invest in or take part in.
I totally agree, and I've been in this business for a long time, and to see the energy that comes with the Irish pub, the authenticity of the bar, the authenticity of the brands, the fun and the hospitality, it really is something that works everywhere.
Yeah. There's a few checkpoints. What I would say, first of all, it's a bit more expensive than an average fit out. And why? Because it has longevity when it's finished. This pub will not be touched for 10 years. It will get better and better with the years, and that's true of every Irish pub we've done. If you do it well in the beginning, you'll have the basis of a classic premises for a long time, and you'll probably have paid it back in 2 or 3 years.
I want to ask you a couple questions, just personal questions. Number one, you started in 1991. There had to have been one moment where you said, "Man, this will work anywhere." What project surprised you when it first happened that they inquired about putting an Irish pub?
Well, I was amazed, because what we did was the research. We did a full year of research. We categorized all the details, all the paraphernalia, and you can see that I've collected a lot over the years. We had the styles all divided into 5 styles. Now, not one pub is the same, so they're only tools to make different pubs. So this is not a copycat interior. This is genuine for this site, and that happens if it's Gaelic, if it's brewery, or if it has a mixture of all those things. But when we did that, it took me a year to categorize them. I was doing my normal architecture, normal modern design, etc., and I set up the Irish Pub Company. I'm sitting there for 6 months after the first year. I said, "Is this going to work?" And I had gone to road shows. Guinness myself went to Asia, and the first one came from Estonia. Estonia, yeah, the first one, and it was a big Irish pub. And I was with the developer was from Canada, and Estonia was only coming out of this communist base.
Sure.
So we did the pub, we got so many payments, and we were owed some money at the end, and I went over to dress it like this and expecting to collect my money, and I'm told by this gentleman that he's lost his partners, and here I am, oh my God, here's my first big project, and now we're going to have trouble. And lo and behold, everything was in flux in Estonia at the time. On Sunday, I was going home. I said, "I'm in trouble here." And a big car came up with him in it and 4 young guys. And we went to the National Bank, and he opened the National Bank, and he gave me a check. And I said, "Oh, he's going to give me an Estonian check," because the banks had all collapsed. And he gave me an American Express check for the balance of the money, and that was the beginning of the Irish Pub Company.
That's great. Yeah. That's wonderful.
Good story.
Well, one of the things we always ask on the Beverage Underground is, and I'm sure you weren't old enough because no one said that they waited. What was the first beverage you had? The first adult beverage, I'd say.
Well, firstly, it takes you a while to get used to drinking Guinness.
Certainly.
And when you're a young person, you taste Guinness and say, no, I don't like that. It's too bitter, and then it grows on you and grows on you. So everywhere you go now, you want to drink Guinness.
Sure.
But you're tempted by the volume, and when you're very young and not supposed to be drinking, maybe in Ireland, you might take something smaller. And my first one was a rum and black, which was
what?
rum and black currant, because there wasn't so much volume in it, and it was a terrible drink. So I moved to Guinness very shortly afterwards.
True confessions. Mel McNally of the Irish Pub Company's first drink was rum.
It was indeed.
It was
I'm
indeed.
in the right place for rum, on the beach.
On the beach, rum? Excellent. Excellent. It has been our pleasure. And we are going to be back at Ballyorney often. We're going to watch this pub grow. We're going to dance on the 1st and the 10th anniversary.
Brilliant.
And I can't wait to clink a glass of Guinness with you,
yes, indeed,
Mel McNally.
And may we wish the best to our client, Brad, and owners of the buildings, the Dwyers, for allowing us create, I think, probably one of the best Irish pubs now in America.
Well, I know I can speak for all of Southwest Florida. We are excited. We are very, very excited to be a part of this as well.
Brilliant.
It's our summer months, and this throughout the industry has been great buzz and great for our industry to talk about something other than the slow summer. It's going to be fun here.
Well, we're looking forward to celebrating with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was Mel McNally, the master of the Irish Pub concept, Irish Pub Company of Dublin, with locations in Dubai, Atlanta. So you know this is the real deal. Thanks very much for joining us here on Beverage Underground, and I'm going to go find out how to get some crack.
Questioned on his views of the concept was philosophies he had, but a few clear and simple words.